Today's project starts with picking up 6 bowls from the Dollar Tree, but first we got to trace out 2 circles along some boards. Once we get those traced out, we're just going to use a jigsaw and cut them out. Once we get them cut out all the way around the circles, we're just going to give them a sanded edge just to get rid of all those little loose splinters. Once we get them all cut out, we got to lay those 6 bowls out because we got to give them a frosted look. So we're going to lay them out on some cardboard, take some white spray paint, but don't spray it too hard. What we want is just, like I said earlier, a frosted look. So just give it a light touch. Now, one of the round bases that we have, we're going to paint that white. It's going to take about 2 coats. And the other one's going to get a black spray paint. I'll show you why later. That's probably going to definitely need 2 coats and both sides. When we get those bowls in, we're going to mark a circle on all of those around the tops. We're going to go ahead and cut those out. Now, I use a hot knife. Anything else you use could crack these bowls. So you take the hot knife, get it up to temperature, and just go ahead and spin it around till you get that cut out. Now, you don't have to do it to all 6. I did just because I didn't know which ones I were going to use on the top or the bottom. Now, I did cut out a hole on the side. That way I can get an extension cord through there. But I'm going to take some hot glue on one bowl, flip it over on the white base, and that's going to be our first starter bowl. Next, we're going to go take that hot glue in a couple of the areas, and we're going to glue a lot of these bowls together, bottom to bottom. See the holes? They're going to match up with each other, and I'll show you why we need to do that later. Once we get these bowls lined up, I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the gaps with some hot glue. Now, take that base and we're going to stick a cord through it with our lights. I went a little overkill with the lights, but these were some string lights that I wasn't going to use anymore around the house, so I went ahead and used them. But what we're going to do is pull all these lights through all the bowls, all the layers. Once we take that first base, we're going to go ahead and take the next step and we're going to hot glue that down also. Want to make sure you don't burn yourself. I just put it in a few spots and make sure it's lined up with the top. We're just going to work our way up the top, pulling the lights through the holes that we cut out as we go up. And we're going to have 3 layers of these double stacked bowls, one on top of the other. We're going to stick the last bowl, but I'm going to put a tie on this one. I saw this at the Dollar Tree and it was super cute, so I had to put it on that first layer. Next, let's put some of that hot glue down and we're going to put that black circle on top. And then I got a nice little painted bucket from Dollar Tree. We're going to put it on. Now we're going to add some decoration to our snowman here. And there he is. And once we plug it in, look at that thing light up. Isn't it gorgeous sitting by the tree? Put a little bit of holly right on top of the hat. And remember, we got that tie that's on there. Just giving our snowman a little extra touch. I think this thing turned out so well, and I hope this inspired you to build your own Dollar Tree snowman bowl.
Pick up 6 clear plastic punch bowls from Dollar Tree. Cut a round hole in the bottom of each punch bowl, and then glue the bowls together top to top with hot glue. Take the 6 attached bowls that have been glued together, and then glue the bases of the bowls together so that you have 3 bowl balls stacked vertically. Take an LED fairy light strand, wrap the string lights around a wood dowel and thread them through the center holes. Distribute the fairy lights into each bowl. Place the bowl stack on top of a planter of choice. Hot glue the bow, pine cones, and Christmas ornaments to the top of the bowls. Plug it in, and there you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy Christmas decorations for your home. I hope this inspired you to try this DIY holiday project in your home. Thanks for watching Home Talk, and see you next time. Run to Dollar Tree and pick up 1 large plastic bowl. To start this project, use a palette knife and drywall spackle to apply to the exterior of the bowl. The goal is to create a lot of texture. Give enough time for the spackle to dry completely. Use a heating crafting tool to create a hole in the bottom of the bowl in the size of a light socket. Finish spackling around the hole and add even more spackle around the exterior on spots that need a little more thickness. Add Dixie Belle's Slick and Stick to the inside of the bowl with a paintbrush. Let it dry for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Take gold spray paint or Modern Masters metallic gold paint and apply on the top of the slick and stick on the interior part of the bowl. Make sure to apply at least 2 layers. Use a sanding block or sandpaper to sand the surface of the spackled exterior. The goal is to still have texture, but to level it out. Take rub and buff in gold or antique gold with a rag and buff into the surface of the bowl interior. Take a hanging light kit from Amazon and fit the socket through the hole from the exterior of the bowl to the interior. Secure into place. Add a light bulb of choice, hang in place, and plug in. And there you have it, an inexpensive way to create your own modern pendant light for your home for less than $15. I hope this Take a bowl and cover the bottom in plastic wrap. Next, use a sponge brush and Mod Podge. Cover the entire bowl base with Mod Podge on the plastic wrap. Take rope and begin from the center of the base and wind it around towards the outer part of the bowl. Once completely dry, remove rope layer from the bowl and any excess plastic wrap. There you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy modern DIY storage and decor bowls for your home for less than $15.
Blow up a balloon, then grab some wood slices in the size of your choosing. My wood slices had tiny screws on the top of each that I removed by simply screwing them out with some pliers. Take 2 wood slices and glue the sides together using a low-temp glue gun. Place them on top of the balloon while the glue cools. Let the discs bend slightly so they follow the curve of the balloon. At first, I was concerned that the warm glue would burst the balloon. Not so. I even tested by applying glue directly to the balloon and it never popped. Continue to glue wood slices to create a dome over the balloon. You will find that larger spaces will occur when the wood slices don't fit perfectly. To fill in, glue smaller sized wood discs into these spaces. Continue to cover the balloon with the discs. As you reach the underside of the balloon, flip the balloon over and add some smaller sized wood slices along the top edge of the dome. Now for the best part. Once you have all the discs where you want them and the glue has set, pop the balloon. I styled my new wood slice bowl by laying some moss on a tray and nestling the wood slice bowl on top. Then I added a beautiful pink orchid for a stylish kitchen display. I hope this inspired you to create your own decorative bowl or vase using wood slices and a simple balloon. Thanks for watching Home Talk. See you next time.